Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Saturday. We are here again and this is our last Saturday in October. So we're going to get into our final savings for our monthly group plays for this month. So we will do our October no spend first, and this comes to us from Dawn at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. And we did really good this week. We didn't spend anything as of now, but today is the 25th, so we'll see how things go. So I'm just going to mark from 19th to the 24th, $2 a day is our no spend, and this comes to us from Dawn. If I didn't say that already, I feel like I just said it, but I'm not sure if I did say it. It comes to us from Dawn of our Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. You can find these for free on her Ko-Fi. She has been providing one for us every month. I don't know if she plans on going into 2026 with doing these. And I don't know if I'm going to continue into 2026 doing them as well. But I do plan on finishing them out in this year throughout December, as long as she continues to make them. So been doing pretty awesome. This usually goes to my spending, whatever we save throughout the month. I'll put that little bit of extra just to spending on little things that I may want for myself or for the girls or someone else, or maybe even Josh if I wanted to buy him something. So, alrighty, we are going to go ahead and mark off these last couple hats for the week, and we will take care of Saturday. Next Friday will be the last time that we save for October. So we are doing $2 per day. So that's $12 that we're putting into the savings challenge. And let's go ahead and get our binder out and see what we have for this so far. And we may be able to condense down a little bit. 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 46. We'll just leave it like that. Leave some of our big bills till later because we have a lot of challenges to finish up, and we have to unstuff this today because next Saturday we'll already be starting to save for our November monthly savings challenges. So next is our savings from No Bucks Given. This is Andrea's October Savings Challenge. We are saving for this final week in this butterfly. Each butterfly saved us $5. So with this week in the butterfly, we are saving $20, which I brought in today. And in this challenge, it should have saved us $104. So let's see if we did that right. 50, 70, 90, 101, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. So we did do that right. So I'm going to start piling these challenges to the side. They won't be going back into the binder unless it's something that's going into November, because we're going to unstuff this and see how much we save throughout the month of October. All right, our next challenge comes to us from Sheila of our Gen X Budgets. This is part of a collab. Let me set some of these aside so you don't have all that background going on. This is a part of a collab that her and Kim and myself, Kim from Budgeting with Kim, has come up with, and Sheila's challenge was for the month of October. So this little game board we've been saving with throughout the month, and we're going to go ahead and finish it up today. So let's go ahead and roll our let's roll a D3. I'd like to hopefully hit a couple of these spots in the last 4 that are left. We left off here and we got a 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're saving $1. And just to finish this up and end it, so we don't have to go back through around, we're going to save this last 5. So we'll put an additional $6 into this today. And let's go ahead and pull out what we already have in here. Let's get our 6 that we're saving today. And we have saved in our savings challenge from Sheila over at Gen X Budgets, 25, 6, 7, 8, and 9. $29. Thank you so much, Sheila. This was really cute. You will see November's challenge next week, next Saturday, and that was done by Kim. It's really cute. It is a birthday savings challenge that will help you save $45 on that challenge because it's her 45th birthday next month. All right, so now this Hot Mix Express, we're really not close on, but we're going to keep rolling until we get our winner. This is the last week for us to save in this challenge because it's the last Saturday in October. So let me go ahead and grab a marker, and we are going to go ahead and roll our D6 dice and see if we can keep rolling until we get a winner. Each roll is $1. And so we have Tahani on the board. So let me go over the teams real quick while I'm rolling and coloring. Team Becca is Kim at Budgeting with Kim, my binder bestie. Bonnie at Bonfire Budgets, and Becca herself at Becca Budget 777. We got another 4, so Tahani is just shooting right to the top. Then Team Dawn, we have Dawn at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, Tahani at Not Just a Budget, and Jen at Jen Finally Saved. So we are just working our way to trying to get a winner. So now we have Bonnie, so that's 3. And I'm using a different color so that if I lose track on how much I'm supposed to be spending in this today or saving in this today, I will be able to count this color. 1, that's Dawn. So this might actually end up taking a good bit of my money, but I'm not letting it go over into November because more than likely, I don't think they said they were doing this in December, but they will do one more in November. So I want to save in November's. With November and November's. So 6, that's Jen. I think we're up to $5 so far, which isn't bad. I'm probably willing to go up to 10, between 10 and 15 just in this challenge because I had cheated and looked at my minis and noticed that I didn't need all $60 to finish. 3 is Kim. So everybody's pretty much still in the running. We got to get Bonnie on the board. We did. We got 1 for Bonnie today. So everybody's hit so far. Becca is now on, and she only needs 1 more, and she's going to be the winner for me. Now, these rolls don't count. The Hot Mess Express champion is determined by the rolls between Becca and Dawn. So now we have a winner. It's Tahani. That's my winner for Hot Mess Express. Congratulations, girlfriend. And we need to count up what we rolled today. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 that we're putting into here. So that's great. We'll go ahead and grab $8. And then let's see what we saved in this challenge in total. Let's go ahead and get our money out. So we have 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, and 3 in our Hot Mess Express. That's my ice, guys. You know how that rolls. If you're new here, I sit right next to my ice maker in my dining room, and it is a noisy one. So that was 23 in that. And let me mark Sheila. Sheila's helped us save 25, 29. Because I really don't want to have to recount the, oh, I just dropped my money on the floor. I don't want to have to recount the challenges themselves. I'll just recount all the money together. All right, where are my paper clips? Right here. Let's move these over so they're more accessible. Okay, perfect. And then we already have the calendar savings marked for not Christelle, Andrea. This is Christelle's challenge. Trick or treat. Let's zoom in just a bit so you can see a little better. So this is where we're going trick-or-treating. If we land on a door, we roll a die of our choice and save. We don't have any more candies to land on because we already landed on 2 out of the 3. So let's go ahead and roll a D4 and see where we're starting today right here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a 1. Let's go again and see if we can finish. That's a 3, 1, 2, 3, that's a 1. And let's roll one more time and see if we can get a 1. If we don't, we'll just put $2 more in here. Okay, that was a 2, and I don't think that counts for anything. So let's go ahead and put our last $2 into here. This was really cute. You should have seen the other challenge that came with this was in our fall binder, which we unstuffed on Sunday, this past Sunday. So let's go ahead and get the money out for Defined Savings Co. And in this challenge, we saved 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I do not like my 2s. I don't like to take back to the bank. I like to keep those. So we have $20 right here. Let's go ahead and mark that. Yeah, for some reason, I just don't like taking the 2s back. I prefer to just keep those and use them in my continued gameplay. And plus, I also use those when I'm sending out birthday cards for my pen pals. So this next one's from Courtney over at Doodle Dollars. It's both of these challenges are her September and October group plays. This one was for September and October, and we're finishing up here. Let's go ahead and roll a d6 dice and finish strong, hopefully. And we got a 1, so not very strong at all. So let me go ahead and get a brown marker, and we're saving 6 in this one. But we got hit with that 18 last week, so I am not mad at it. So in this one, we are finishing up with our last 2 at $2 a piece. So we're going to put $4 in here. Let's put this one back and grab a 5. So we saved $10 in Courtney's challenge today. And this was a big saver for us because this encompassed 2 months of savings. This was September and October. This was just October. So in total, between the 2 sets of challenges, 50, 75, 80, 2, 4, 6, and 7. So $87. Let's put this back for 6. Just going to set my 2s off to the side in my other cash tray. And we should have $87 here. 50, 75, 85, 6, and 7. Perfect. And that's both for the Doodle Dollars savings challenges between September and October. Okay, so next up is Teacher Mom Budgets. We will not be pulling this today because this is a savings challenge. I just dropped both my challenges on the floor. For October and November. So today we are rolling our D8 dice, which I don't have over here. Let me see. Right here. Here's our D8. This comes to us from Laura over at Teacher Mom Budgets. So let's go ahead and drop that down. We have a 4. And let's go one more time. And in November, we'll finish up these last 8 spots, a 1. So we're putting $5 into here today, so not too bad. Let's go ahead and grab those 2s. You know, I like using those 2s for stuff like this. So 2 and a 1. We have 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and 1. $21 so far in our challenge from Teacher Mom Budget. So let's set that to the side with our no spend. And now that I dropped 2 of them on the floor, let me grab my challenges. Ugh. Okay, so the next one is our 2025 Savings Challenge from Save with Judy. We're going to do our last ghost down here. This is free to be picked up through Save with Judy here on YouTube. We have not pulled this since the end of June. I think I tell you that every video. So we're going to add 5 in, but we're going to grab a 20. So we have $50, $70, and $90 in this challenge now. Perfect. So we'll be cash condensing these next few envelopes because they do not get pulled until the end of December. All right, and the next one is our Sunday Playing with Friends. I have it upside down because it fell on the floor. And there that is. Our last little guy right here. I forgot to name him. What are we naming him? Let's name him Albert. So that's our gnome Albert, who has his little pumpkin gourd in his hand and his pumpkin spice latte right there. And he's going to save us $5 today. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. 50, 75, 80, and 5. Let's go ahead and put these 2 5s back for 10. And we will get started on our November gnomes next week. And our last yearly, or no, this is our second to last yearly challenge. I forgot we were doing Carly's too. This one comes to us from Nori over at Norella's Budgets. We're going to go ahead and do this last icon here for October, saving us $5. And let's see if we can condense this down as well. 50, 70, 80. We're going to put a 5 in here. Let's go ahead and put this all back for 20. Perfect. These 20s are looking a little shabby. 50, 70, and 90. We will not pull any of these yearly challenges until the end of the year. And I wish I would have saved them all year long, but that's okay. We're saving them now. Next year, I'll make sure to do better and save them all year long. Here's an additional savings that I decided to put in here from Budget with Carly. We're going to go ahead and put $10 into this. So let's go ahead and take care of this 6 right here on our 0. Where is my marker that matches this? Oh, right here in front of my face. So we're going to go ahead and take care of this 6 right here. And the last 2 2s on the 2. And we will put $10 into the savings challenge. I've been saving pretty much about $10 a week. Yeah, it's been about $10 a week. So we'll color this one in blue. And then we'll color this one, that pinky kind of color that's supposed to be. And then we'll put our $10 into here. All right, let's go ahead and grab 10. And let's see, I don't think I have a better looking 10 than that. Maybe I do right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the money and see how much we've saved so far in our Budget with Carly 2025 Savings Challenge. 50, 60, and 5 so far. And it should save us 131. So we are about almost halfway there. Perfect. Gives us the rest of November, all of November and December to get that finished up. All right, guys, I'm going to go clean up a little bit, and then we're going to pull these minis out and start finishing them up. Okay, guys, so what we have here are our final mini savings challenges that we have been working on throughout the month of October, and we're just going to go through and finish up whatever we haven't finished on these. And I think I needed about $46 to finish that, so we have plenty of money over here to do so, and that's a 3. This was a $20 savings challenge. This came from me. This was free on my Ko-Fi and still is free. You can go pick that up if you'd like to. And if you don't want to use it for now, you can save it for later. But it's free. It'll be there. You can leave it there and grab it next year if you'd like to. All right. So this should be $20, 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's put this 2 back. This 2 is raggedy, child. It should go back to the bank. Okay. And there's our 20 for that. So I'm not going to be fussing with condensing down. I'm getting ready to count all this money up anyway. So next comes to us from Angela at Angela Marie 888. And I don't even think I asked you guys if you're doing well, or if you had a great week. I just jumped right into it. So I apologize. That was super rude of me. I hope you had a great week, guys. Tell me what happened, any updates. Are you up to anything today on Saturday? Because we are getting close to actual Halloween. People who do celebrate Halloween are probably getting really, really excited. Take your kids out and have fun. I just hope you guys be safe, whatever you do. So this one from Angela Marie AA was her October group play. Look how cute he is. So adorable. She always comes up with such cute challenges. We're going to go ahead and finish up this challenge with the last $8 that it needed to be finished. Now, if you go to her Ko-Fi to download this, these numbers are not on here. I put them on here. And you can either treat this like a roll and save with her original, or you can allot each leaf to be a certain amount. So we wanted to save $18 with this. And we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we did that one right. Thank you, Angela. Can't wait to see what you have in store for November. Okay, as a matter of fact, I think it's already posted. I'm gonna have to go check. Yeah, I gotta get my binder together. Now that this is going to be empty today, I can get my binder ready for November. So, all right, here's the roll and save, but I put numbers here on these icons. This is from Agape Book Club, which is Greta's challenge. We're going to go ahead and put the final amount in here: 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's grab that. This should save us $13. And we have 5, 10, 12, and 13. So let's go ahead and put that back for 2 1s. Thank you, Greta. So cute. Looks like a bucket full of candy. I love it. Speaking of candy, I gotta get my kids some candy. They don't go trick-or-treating. We never really celebrated Halloween all like that. But I do buy them all the candy they want. I feel like you can get as much candy as you want for free from me. I don't get to worry about going through it or somebody doing something to it. So I usually just go and buy all the chocolate and then put it in a big old bowl, and they can eat from it and plus they're older now. They ain't even into all that. All right, this one is from Hannah over at Happy to Save with Hannah. Look at her little cute kitty. Looks just like Harriet, her cat. I love her challenges because she always puts this beautiful little cat on here. So we needed another $7 to finish the savings challenge because it's going to save us $12. So So let's put that back for a 10 and a 2. And now we have finished this savings challenge from Hannah. Please go visit her channel. And then you can go pick up a couple challenges from her Ko-Fi. She does have a membership if you're interested. All right, next is from Cash and Color Budget. This is Myra's challenge. Really, really cute. I love all her stuff, and I love her faith-based savings challenges as well. So I came in throughout the week to finish this up because I knew we had just started last week, and I was scared that I wasn't going to have enough money to finish it today. And I would have, looking by the amount of ones I have over here. But, I just like to be safe. So 2, 4, plus 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10. So we're putting 10 into here. And that should be enough to finish this challenge. So let's see what we have. 10, 25, and 6. And yep, that's what she has on here for our savings. $26. Thank you so much. I will be Child, that's somebody's car alarm. I will be pulling out the November one and getting that ready for next month. Okay, our last challenge we're finishing up. It comes to us from Eva at Budget Your Life. This was adorable. Absolutely adorable. Loved all those little ghosties. So it looks like we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to put into here. That's what each icon was going to save us. So let's go ahead and take care of that right now. And I don't even know why I'm bothering trying to make this cute because it is just going to get unstuffed and put right back into recycling. Or put into recycling, not back into recycling. Do you guys keep your savings challenges that you complete? I just feel like I would have no room for them. I already have enough savings challenges that I've printed out that I need to use up. I just don't know where I would be able to keep them. But I know some people do keep their savings challenges once they're done. I think sometimes they like to look back on it throughout the year and see all the challenges that they finished. But this was really, really cute. Thank you so much, Eva. I can't wait to see what you do in November and December. So we needed $12. So this should have saved us 20. Let's see what we have. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. So let's go ahead and mark that. And set that aside. Okay, so that's it. These are the rest of the finished challenges that we did this month. Let's just go through them really quick. So we have this one from Game and Grandma Budgets for $16. This one from Budgeting with Kim for $27. This one from Kimmy's Corner for $16. This one from Nora Spicy Budgeting for $13. This one from Budgeting with Lysandra saved us $24. This one from Danny at Craftco Budgets for $25. This one from Mrs. Neat. I got this from off of Etsy for $30. This one from Dee's Plans and Budgets, another really cute one. I'm going to reprint this one for next year for $20. I just love cute savings challenges. I'm a sucker for them. This one from me for $16. And then this final one, which is really adorable as well. Let me zoom out so you can see it a little bit better. This is from Sandoval Budgets. This is Tonia's Savings Challenge for $16. Whew, I'm getting winded. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean up. Let me get rid of this money because this does not get counted in the savings. That's the rest of my money for this week's savings challenges. So let's go ahead and unstuff the rest of these. Oh, let me get my money out. Ciao. So what I have been doing is just stuffing my money from the ones that we already did in the back of here. So let me get that out. I would have been short. And I would have been like, where's my money at? Okay, so let's go ahead and these are the 20s, 10, 5s, and 1s. So Eva's. Let's go ahead and separate. And guys, I think I'm going to just go ahead and speed through this.
Had it just like that, had it right on track, and I keep finding never had thoughts that control me until something bad left me so lonely, and I want it back. I want the old me, try to forget, but things just remind me. There's a million things I could say, but you never really knew them, but you never really knew I'm not this way. Wanna take it back.
Okay, guys, here we are. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 savings challenges that we finished in the month of October. So that is excellent. Excellent. The other things that we have worked on and saved with won't be a part of this allocation, or not a reallocation, a part of this counting, because either we're still working on it or it's going to be counted towards another month. So let's go ahead and see what we have here today. And I don't have my calculator. Oh my gosh. Am I not? I usually have my calculator right here. I don't know where it is. Okay, let's see if we can just do this without the calculator and not get too jammed up. All right, so we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Let's set that aside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow, that's really neat to end like that. So we have $575 worth of savings in our monthly savings challenges and group plays from October. That's fantastic when you think about the over $700 that we saved in just the fall binder alone. So a little over $1,200, almost $1,300 that we've saved in October between the two binders, the monthly savings challenges and the fall binder. And then we're going to calculate those two small, tiny savings challenges binders. Now, the other ones are already cashed that out, put that back in the bank. So we really don't know what we saved in total for that. But I'm really not concerned about that. I did want to put that money back in. This is going in immediately, along with the fall binder savings that already went in. So we only have a few more things to finish up for the month of October. And before you know it, we'll be starting all over again in November. How fantastic is that? And then December, where we'll be doing a lot of spending within the next 2 months. So between Christmas and holiday things. So, all right, guys, I'm getting very winded for some reason. I can't even take a deep breath. I think I've just been talking too much. So I'm going to go rest. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. I'll see you tomorrow because we're going to start that November fall binder savings challenges with all the Thanksgiving themed things in it. And I think we might start the Rudolph the Reindeer box challenge this week that comes to us from NotJustABudget. If we don't start it this week, we will definitely start it the following week. I may have to finish up the Spooky Zoo collab first, and then we'll start that box challenge. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all. Please have a safe Saturday, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.